Hello there, it's Alicia Roofs here in Minnesota, and I'm just here to talk about my 9-month journey now with Opzelura. So I've been taking it since September 28th, and just kind of tell you the ups and downs of what's happening with Opzelura. So as you've been kind of following what's been happening, I have been using it twice a day, at night and in the morning. Consistently, except for 1 month, since September 28th, as I told you, and it's been going pretty well. I'm only using it on my face. That is the only part of my body I'm using it. I have never done treatment in my life. I am probably, before I started using Opzelura, I would say I was about 85% depigmented. I've had vitiligo since I was 3 months old. So, very, very active vitiligo in my body. It has done really well. I've repigmented quite well on my face. The reason I stopped using it for 1 month because I wanted to see what happened, and that was around January of this year, just to see what would happen, and it did lose color. But I will say, when I started back up, it did start, right? It took about a month to start coming back, and it did. Now that we're in the summertime, I have gained quite a bit of suntan. I do still use sunscreen, but I am probably not as cautious about it as I should be, because I kind of wanted to see what the contrast would look like. So, as you can tell, I have quite a bit of contrast. So, what is left with my white spots now? So when I started this journey, the only thing in pigment I had left on my face was here and here. So as you can see, most of my face is repigmented. What I have for spots, as you can tell, are about here and here, a little bit here, a little bit on my eyebrows or eyelids, and a little bit through here. The rest of my face has repigmented. Again, that's using it twice a day. No light therapy. I get a little bit of sun, but that's it. I'm only using the cream. I'm using nothing else. I have had a few pimples. That is the only side effect I have had with the Opzelura. If I do get sunburn, I do itch a little bit, but I think that's from the sunburn, not the Opzelura. What else to tell you? I will say, so the good thing is it works. The pigmentation has worked wonderful. It's easy to use. It works fast for me. And again, I don't have to go in the doctor's office 3 times a week. I can use it at home. It's fast and easy. A lot of insurances, my insurance, personal insurance company was not covering it, but because of the Incyte Cares program, I was able to get it for free. And in my 6-month video and my very first video, I do show you how to get that. Otherwise, go to incytecares.com, and there's ways you can get it through the copay program. The downfall of it, and there is a downfall, at least for me, the color has come back different. So if you can tell here, you can see the line of vitiligo. This is my natural pigment right here. What's left of it. This is the new pigment. And I don't know if you can see this, but I can tell it. It's almost a little orangey. You can kind of see this. And I don't know if that's because of the suntan that is happening along with the repigmentation, or if that's just how the color's coming back. I've been told that eventually it will kind of blend in and fade. It hasn't happened yet. So right now it is a really stark contrast to me. So for right now, I don't like that. And for somebody who's had vitiligo for so long, it's really hard to get used to, because I was so used to how my face looked. I am not used to the color, and I'm not used to the contrast and the look, because my face was, a good chunk of it was already depigmented. So now to go the opposite way has been kind of a struggle. I will be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. But I think I think for somebody that is early on in their vitiligo, or maybe has a few spots, or even if you're, I would say 50% of your face is depigmented, I think this is a good option. I think if you are obviously universal vitiligo, if you're completely gone, this is not for you. If you're 75% depigmented, this is not for you. This is for people that are, I would say, 25% depigmented. This is your option, because because your vitiligo is widespread, it's gonna take too much to repigment. This is for a smaller portion of your skin to repigment. My hands are completely white. My arms are completely white. So if you hold up this next to my face, yeah, you can see the difference. You can see the difference. And obviously, I'm not gonna treat my hands, I'm not gonna treat my arms. So you can see the contrast of it. I'm doing this just for an experiment. I want to see what happens and what it takes and how it works. Again, I started this the end of September. I'm going to continue this at least until this September, just to see what happens and see if it works. After September 28th of this year, I'll decide if I want to keep doing it. I don't know yet, because it's more of an experiment for me. It's not my need to repigment, because my vitiligo doesn't bother me as much. But I just wanted to help you guys out there and to answer your questions. That's why I'm doing this. Also here, I don't have any pigment here, so you can see the contrast, how much difference it is. So for me, that's why I maybe don't want to continue it, because it's such a contrast. But I do still believe that this is a good product for those people that don't have the widespread vitiligo. And I still am really excited about this product because it's a step. It's a step that's working for people. It's an FDA approved product. It's the first one, which means there's many more that will be coming down the pipeline. And it gives us hope. I know it's not a cure. None of these treatments will be cures. That's why they're called treatments and not cures. And I want people to remember that. It's not a cure. It's a treatment that you will have to do forever. So I want people to remember that. Don't forget that. But it takes consistency, it takes persistence, and it takes patience once again. Anyway, but I just wanted to come on here and kind of tell you, again, this is the 9-month journey of using Opzelura. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I do my best to get to the comments. I know I'm not as fast on them as I should be, so I apologize for people that are trying to ask questions and I'm not always on the ball with them. I apologize, but that's what I'm trying to do. But if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.